What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. Now, I want to talk to you guys about a time, right? A time when things were glorious for XRP. Things were the best they've ever been. View-wise, money-wise, seeing the growth, just all of the above. And we're still in a fantastic spot right now. But I think with the number of comments and the number of conversations that have been built up in person or online about where XRP is going to go, it shows me where everyone's mind actually is. And their mind is in a place to where they believe XRP is going to fail, but then also believe that it's not going to, right? They're in a sticky situation where they're like, what's going to happen? Should I get out and sell everything that I own? Or should I hold on to all of it? Or should I sell some of it and hold on to some of it? And honestly, that decision is completely up to you. But I'm definitely very, very scared for XRP holders, XRP investors, and XRP longtime believers. Because if you're one of those people that invested in it at 50 cents or 40 cents or 30 cents, you saw the kind of the worst of what we did see in the last 5 years, I would say, right? It's been a while since we really seen it, kind of stable, right? We haven't really seen it at those levels. We've seen it decrease, increase, the peaks and valleys, and it just drives people crazy. So you've had the chances to buy as much as possible, right? So some people that I know have 500,000 XRP. I know some people also with 1 million XRP. And those people that are holding hundreds of thousands, close to 1 million, I wouldn't say exactly 1 million, but hundreds of thousands, very close to that level of 1 million, and they're excited about what they're owning, and they haven't sold a bit, and they just keep accumulating as it gets to lower levels. You see the best, right? Because you invested at a low level, accumulated a lot, and you're making hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars while it's at these levels here. But it's very scary for people that may have just gotten into XRP, or for people that got into XRP a little bit late, not as early as some other people. So from the vast majority of newer investors, smaller investors, you guys may be a little bit scared about where XRP is going, and you need a little bit more of an explanation. So that's what we're going to do in this video, is talk to you guys about that time frame and that feeling, because I felt that way and I still feel that way. Even though I invested at such a low level, I still feel that way. So if you guys could, make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, if you can hit some or check out some of the links, I can't speak. Check out some of the links down below in the description for Patreon, for Twitter. You can also check out my link for BTCC. If you guys want to trade XRP up to a 500x leverage, you can do that on this platform. If you specifically use my link, you will get a 10% deposit bonus, as well as extra bonuses up to $10,055. Also, you'll get 40% lower trading fees. So feel free to check out that link down below for BTCC and sign up today. Start leverage trading, or you can even trade outright. You don't even have to leverage trade. You can also demo trade. If you don't even want to risk any money at all, go and demo trade, see what the markets are like, see if you would have success, and develop a strategy as you go along. So feel free to check out my link. It's at the top of the description. BTCC, it's a pretty good platform. Now, what we're doing here today is talking about XRP. Now, the overall market is up by 1%. Great to see. Yesterday, we didn't really see the most positive thing for XRP. Drop back down from being at that level of $2 and 80 cents down to $2.30 something cents. So now seeing it at a level of $2.40, it looks a little bit better, but it still is down in the last 7 days by 20.5%. This is what has people worried about where their XRP are going, but certain people, right? So let's continue with where this stands, and then we'll dive into more of that conversation. But We got 138 million or billion-dollar market cap with about $9 billion worth of volume and 57, almost 58 billion coins in circulating supply. Now, over the last 7 days, we've seen this go from a level of $3.02 down to a low here of below $2. It actually got to about $1.90, I believe, if I go and check the last 7 days. The last month, the lowest point was $1.95. So it did get down to that level, but it did increase back up to about 280, like we said, but then slowly started to decrease again, as you saw a lot of other things that were decreasing as well. Now, this is not to say, oh, well, this is just going to continue to fall down or skyrocket or give you any type of predictions. What this video is primarily about is to give you a little bit of hope, right? To give you an understanding or just tell you guys that I understand where you're coming from. And I'm sure there's other people that also are in the same boat, but you just don't have that connection or that way to communicate with them that are in the same boat. Now, what boat am I talking about? Let's say you invested into XRP at a level of $2. $2 is not necessarily the latest you can invest. You still have a ton of room from $2 to even $3.40, right? And you also have a lot of room from $2 down to 50 cents. Do you believe it's going to get to 50 cents? Most people don't believe that it's going to get back down to those low levels. But it still does eat away at your heart, eat away at your soul to think that you have a chance to reach your cost basis again. After being up a significant amount, let's say 50% up to $3, you're up 50% on your investment, now being close to touching that point, or already has touched that point, because you invested at $2, it got down to $1.95. It feels horrible when you see it drop down to these levels because cryptocurrency is so volatile. But understand this, there are many people that are in the same boat, and if you truly believe in XRP, this is where you develop that tough skin. This is where it ends up being insanely difficult to hold, because you think, hey, I don't want to lose everything. I invested a lot into this play. For newer investors, right? You invested in at $3, it's down to $2.40. It may hurt right now, but know that what you're going through right now is what a lot of the XRP community has gone through, from a level of $1 down to 30 cents, right? From a level of $1.80 down to 30 cents, or even up to $3.84 of an all-time high, down to 30 cents. So they've gone through those tough times, and now they're seeing all of the positivity. Is that positivity remaining at its all-time high for them? No, because all-time high would have been $3.40, right? $3.40, and it would have continued to grow from there. However, they're seeing that go from $3.40 down to $3, down to $2.50, down to $2, down below $2, and then back up to $2.80. So the fluctuation is driving people insane, driving people crazy, because it's so much money, right? You have so much growth in it, whether you're in the beginning or whether you bought slightly late or whether you bought at the highest level you could possibly buy. It's tough on a lot of people, right? Because you see a lot of money. It's probably tougher on the people that bought late because you're negative, and we've been there, right? I've been negative, and I've invested while it was negative, and I continued to dollar cost average down while it was negative. So the reason why I'm afraid for XRP holders is not just because of that, right? It's because of what's going to happen within their mind, right? And their mind is going to tell them, you know what, I can't deal with this, I'm going to get out of it. And they get out of it and they miss the entire opportunity that we've been talking about for the longest period of time. I don't want you guys to miss out on opportunities. I also don't want to talk you into something that you don't want to do. So if you don't want to hold XRP, or you don't want to buy any more XRP, then don't do that. But understand that these are opportunities. They may not look like opportunities because people like me aren't buying at that level. Other people aren't buying at these levels, but then you have newer investors that are buying at these levels because we're hitting lows, right? If you look over the last month, it looks pretty good in where it is. Not the best, but it does look good in where it is. The point about investing is that they give you opportunities, and taking advantage of those opportunities is 100% vital. It is the most crucial thing that you could do in investing is taking advantage of these opportunities. If you ever see them, these opportunities you take advantage of. And I know it may be scary. When that's happening, you're like, it could go lower. Everybody else is telling you it's going to go lower. A bunch of other people are like, it's going to go to $1 or it's going to go back to 50 cents. And you believe them. However, it doesn't do that, right? And then it starts to skyrocket from there and you miss that opportunity. Just because it's not at its lowest level doesn't mean that it's not at a low level, right? Doesn't mean that it's not at a buy zone. So there are multiple buy zones and you could find those opportunities. Take advantage of them or don't, right? It's totally up to you. But as you see those opportunities come and go, you have to learn your lesson, right? If you miss the opportunity of it getting down to below $2 or $1.50 or wherever it gets to, then you learn your lesson, and in the next investment, whether it's this or whether it's something else, you find those lows and you dollar cost average it. Because if you believe in it above where you invested into it at, and you're holding up to your point as well as past your point, then you should believe in it lower than where you invested, right? It's a no-brainer. Guys, if you could, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Let me know what you think about what I've said here. Does it make sense? Is it true? Is it false? I'm going to get out of here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Definitely check out my link for BTCC down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.